Hey guys, welcome to what I would say is a good beginner intro to just getting into yoga and stretching and that sort of stuff, and setting some intention behind your stretching or yoga practice. And for me it's been a pretty huge shift and a pretty huge tool to help me feel really fucking good. So that's why I do it, and I hope you feel similar if you follow along. So that's what today is. It's going to be a short 15-ish, maybe less minute beginner yoga session. I've seen a lot out there that are beginner yoga, and I still feel like there's some stuff that's a bit intense and people get put off yoga from the get-go because some of the stuff is too out there or too intense or too much of a stretch. So today I'm just going to take you through what I would consider a beginner flow. So let's get into it. First thing you want to do when getting into a yoga session is just set your breath. Slow inhales and relax your breath out. So this slow, controlled, relaxed breathing is the breath we want to take into the whole class. So the whole time you're in any pose, any stretch, try and think and return back to a nice, controlled, slow breath. It's really easy just to let your breath go and be fast, but with this, let's try and be nice and slow and controlled through the whole movement. So in combination with the breath, it's really awesome to set an intention for the reason you're doing the session. And for me, it's a lot about letting go and just surrendering to the stretching and letting my mind be completely present and surrendered to the current moment. So that's a huge tip, I would guess, going into this. Is the intention for me is to let go. Whatever your intention may be, make one when you do yoga. It just makes the experience that much cooler, and really puts you in the stretching in the here and now. So with that being said, let's get into it. So big deep breath. As you exhale on the next one, let's plant our hands on the mat, float the feet to the back of the mat. We're in this plank pose. From here we want to scoop the elbow pits forward. We want to tuck the bum. We want to squeeze through the abs. We want to press away from the mat through our shoulders. Nice and strong, nice and tall. And from here we're going to slowly walk back to the top of our mat. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep your slow breathing going. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, fold down. Really sink your heels into the ground. Let your spine roll over. Try and relax over. If having your hands on the ground is too much, then just grab your forearms. It'll help drag you down a little further. Big inhale. Come up, hands up. This time we're going to add a back bend. So lean back just a little. Last one. Exhale, fold down. Imagine dropping one vertebrae at a time. Okay. From here we're going to walk our hands back into our plank pose. Press away from the mat. Nice and strong here. From there we're going to sink back into down dog. Heels back onto the mat. Try and sink your heels down. Press away through your shoulders. Keep your back as straight as you can. Rotate your butt to the back of the room. You're trying to poke your bum out. heels down, flex your quads, poke your bum out. Keep a controlled breath. Slowly make your way back to plank. From here we're going to go down to chaturanga, hold it here, 2, and relax. So this next one vertebrae at a time, imagine coming up nice and slow. Slow, 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 slow. Please excuse the helicopter. Squeeze your butt. Relax down. Forehead to the mat. Relax. Big inhale, come up. Try raise your head as high as you can. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your butt. Press away through the arms. And from here we're gonna lift up through the core, back into our down dog. Press away. This time, move your left hand slightly to the right, bring your left foot to the front, shuffle it if you can't get it there off the bat. From there, we're going to turn our right foot out. We're going to lean up, hand up to the sky. Open up through the chest. Lean into this front leg, press away through the hand. Bring the hand back down and helicopter to the back. This is that infamous yoga pose, or the warrior pose. Sink into this front leg, have it tracking with your foot. Nice slow breathing. Hands back down. Back into plank. Squeeze the butt, press away. Rock back into down dog. Hands pressing away, heels into the ground, rotate your bum back. Try find a nice stretch through your posterior chain, through the back of your legs. Sink those heels down, press away. Shuffle the right hand slightly left. Right foot to the top of the mat. Left foot goes out. Reach up with the left hand. Get your breathing going. Alright, helicopter this hand up. The whole time we're here, really focus on your breath. Relax. Calm through the breath. Sink in a little further. And back down. We're going back into plank pose. Back into down dog. Press away. Heels down to the mat. This time you can shift your weight from one heel to the other. Shift those heels back. Press away. Slowly come down. Press up into upward facing dog. Head up nice and high. You should feel your back this time through feels a little bit looser. You can get it up. We're gonna hold it here. I want you to try and breathe into those points of tension, and on every exhale, see if you can just relax and let a little bit of that tension go. default down to the mat. Right hand out. From there, left leg goes behind the body. Left hand up to the sky. Open up through your shoulder and chest. Feel the wind. Rest your head on the mat if you like. And switch sides. Try and switch with a breathing pattern, nice and controlled. Left hand reach out, right foot to the back, right hand up. Same again with that breath. Sink into the points that are tight for you with your breathing. Back to the front. We're gonna go back up into upward facing dog. Breathe, relax, let go, like I was saying at the start. From there, shuffle your feet and knees all the way to the front of the mat. So if you can, sit on your heels, toes can tuck back from here, big toes touching, big breath, reach up, hands down, just give yourself a moment of stoke, a moment of gratitude for the fact you're even giving this a go, just trying to make a step in that direction for your body and for your mind. Okay. Hands to the back. Try open up through the chest. Squeeze up through the glutes. Open up through the front of your body. Head to the back. Then open through that chest. This may be pretty uncomfortable for some of you. Turn onto the knees. This time we're going to shuffle one leg all the way to the back. We're going to get into pigeon. So from here you can shuffle this foot like I'm doing. Ideally we want to get it 90 degrees here, but this will do for today. Should be feeling this leg all through in here. Once you're comfortable with that, drop the elbows down. So really sink into this. You can put your forehead on your hands. Keep breathing nice and slow. Some of these stretches or poses, it does get pretty intense and it feels, you know, like there's a deep stretch going on, but try and let go, relax into it. Inhale, come back up slowly, back into plank, and this time left foot comes up. Sink those hips back. You can shuffle this foot a little further up. Use your hands if you need to. From here, once you've got that sorted, hands, elbows down, slowly fold forward, breathing out. When you find a big deep stretch, no matter which pose or which stretch you're in, just breathe deep, big inhale, and then just try and exhale into that stretch. Try relax into it. Even for me right now, like so much of me wants to just go, ooh, but just do your best to surrender. Let your body lengthen, stretch out. Bring that right leg up, back onto the heels like before. Leaning back. Once again, squeeze through the glutes, chest up, chest open, lean back. Press through the arms, nice and high. Expand through the core. Stretch, squeeze the glutes, hips forward. Stretch through the hip flexors, lean back. And relax. Okay, last stretches. Shuffle back into the plank. One leg comes forward. This time what we're gonna do is come up, straighten this front leg, and lean into our front. You can have a hand on the ground for support. We want this front leg straight, stretching through that hamstring. If you're finding that's easy, you can come up and lean over. Breathe out, hands down, plank, shuffle, right leg up, shift out, straighten the right leg, hands on the ground if you like. If you've got that sorted, come up, keep this leg straight, fold over. Return hands back to the plank pose. Last thing we're gonna do, shuffle the legs all the way to the front. Sit your butt down. So I want you to lie down on your back, hands by your side, palms up. Big deep breath. Big deep breath in, flex every muscle up in your body. Bring yourself up and breathe out. Relax. Let go. Surrender. Sink into the mat. One more time. Breathe in. Exhale. If you're feeling super good in that position, then stay there until you're ready to cruise through into your day. But I do appreciate you guys joining me. This is something that I am really trying to do every single day, and the benefits on my own mental health are just so incredible and makes my body feel so good, which, you know, it's what it's all about. So hopefully you enjoyed that, and please keep practicing in your own time.